everybody knows 2018, you could just be the judge of this yourself. Okay. In 2018, from the month of April until the month of September, for every day of the months in between that time, I had a notebook and I wrote, Jonathan Hogwood, consistently earned $10,000 a month net profit from the internet. Okay. And I did that for 5 months. The next year, I averaged about $19,000 a month in revenue, and profit was way over 10K. The following year, that number got up to like 60K per month on average. And the following year, 70. And then this year, no, I think this year's about 70. Last year was about 60 as well, not including crypto. And this year's about 70. So is that a coincidence? I don't know. But I do know that I was telling myself something over and over and over again. In addition to that, with the Mind movie that I was watching 10 years ago in the year 2012, that one took a lot longer to come to fruition, but it did. But I was constantly telling myself in the present tense of what I have now. And to be honest with you, lately, I will use myself as an example. Lately, I have been feeling disappointed and down with my position in life right now. I am kind of feeling like because I just, to be honest with you, and it's very, very crazy, right? I have just been feeling like, I am not happy with where I am. And it's not that like, oh, I need more money, or, oh, I need more this, I need more that. It's nothing like that. But what it is that I have just kind of grown to a new point where I want to do more with my life. And I do feel like I'm capable of doing more, but I'm not doing it. And therefore, it has kind of turned into this, like, I don't want to say negative spiral, but there's definitely something that is happening with that. And I caught myself being unhappy with my current state of mind. And not only am I unhappy, right, but I'm criticizing myself for being in the position I'm in, right? And what is this causing? Well, this is causing a lot of inner turmoil, and I didn't even know that this was happening. It kind of snuck up on me because guys in our corner of the internet, we just think, oh no, this is the hustler's mindset, and you got to wake up and you got to grind, grind, grind. And if you make one mistake, you're a fucking beta, you're a piece of shit, you're weak, you're mentally soft. This is why you're X, this is why you're Y, this is why you're Z. And honestly speaking, it's a little bit fucking crazy, because we wouldn't, like I said, we would never go up to somebody and talk to them like that on a stranger, right? We wouldn't be like vicious like that. And shout out to A Butte, who's watching me on Twitch. Is that you, Sergio? Holler at me, no. But we rip ourselves apart. We rip ourselves to shreds. And the thing is this, the conversation you're having with yourself is the most important conversation. So you can't be saying, oh man, I am ugly. Oh man, I am fat. Oh man, I have no money. I'm a brokey. I'm a loser. I'm a wagey, or whatever. You're not going to get anywhere talking to yourself like that. Just like nobody would want to be around you if you talk like that to them all the time. Okay. That's Sergio in the house. What up? What up? What up? So that being said, right, we have to understand that it's a multiple angled attack you need to take on this. And the first thing you need to do without fail is stop criticizing yourself. You just have to put you have to put a positive spin on everything. Because people typically like to put a negative spin on everything, right? It's not how it works. It's not okay. You got to put a positive spin on things. You have to manipulate yourself into feeling positive. You got to manipulate yourself into doing the right thing for you. Okay. What up, BJ? My man. So there's a couple things you can do, right? And one thing we talk about is something called and I've been doing this. I posted this on my social media recently. It's called a frame statement. Okay. Now, on the back of the wall, we have money, muscles, game, and then frame. Frame is understanding your boundaries, the leadership of yourself, and the eventual leadership of the woman that comes into your life. Because if you're going to have a relationship with a woman, you have to be the leader as a man. And any mainstream media bullshit to say that's not true, just believe me when I say it's just trash. It's garbage. I can't go full off like I did on Friday because I'm live streaming to Twitch as much as I want to. Okay. Maybe we'll go Rumble only at the end of the stream and I'll just go off. So another thing is this, right? A lot of guys don't know who they are with their frame. So actually I wrote myself a frame statement. And my frame statement is positivity based. It is evidence based. It's very detailed. And it's explaining exactly who I am. Okay. And you as a man out there, my brothers, okay, you guys have to remember that you men are the ones that I'm doing this for. Maybe some ladies are watching here and there. That's fine. Okay. They can definitely send me all their naked photos. But I'm just telling you this. For the men out there, for my brothers, okay, my homie VJ, my buddy Kurahi, my buddy Sergio, Elliot, Wade, okay, Billy, Ruthless Viking, okay, all the dudes that are paying attention and consistently working on yourselves, this is my message to you. You have to know who you are, okay? And that's where the frame statement comes. Because if you don't know who you are, you can't defend yourself because you don't have boundaries. And if you have no identity, the more you have a self-identity, the more you know what you want to do in this life and how to get there. But a lot of people just don't know who they want to be, or they're just afraid to put their foot down and be who they ought to be, okay? So I'm going to read my frame statement to you guys here. And it's tied into today's message. This is life. This is what I'm speaking into my life here, okay? And it says, this is the new me. As you know, I've gone through a lot this year, and I have shed some coils of past relationships, and I am making up this new version of me, and I am amplifying myself to the next level, and I'm live streaming myself as I do it. Like I said, the show it's really a journey of my self-growth, as well as documenting my observations along the way and helping as many people come with me on this journey as possible. Okay, so I'll read it. And this is me. This is MLD. Okay, this is my frame. I value integrity, honesty, living healthy, and being financially successful. I expect to be treated with respect, dignity, and kindness, because this is how I treat all people in my life. However, this is not to be interpreted as weakness nor supplicating behavior. Having people in my life is very important to me, but only if they share the same values as me. If people cannot meet my standards, then they do not have the privilege of being in my life. Having loving relationships in my life, financial security, growth, prosperity, while efficiently using my resources, brings me total and utter happiness, as long as I'm living a healthy lifestyle consisting of proper diet and fitness training. I live a life that is totally congruent with my values, and I allow myself to be forgiven if I make a mistake and fall off the path, but not for too long. I will not allow bad thoughts, weaknesses, nor habits to affect the life I want to live. Every day, I strive to be better than the prior day, and my hopes, dreams, and prayers eventually become my reality through hard work, discipline, dedication, and persistence. Okay. So that's my frame statement. That's who I am. Okay. Do you really know who you are? Do you actually back at home there watching me right now? Okay. Thank you so much, Sergio. Sergio says, I love it. I agree with the whole statement. Okay. You there at home right now, do you really know who you are? Do you know who you are to that extent?